Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a young boy named Zayan. Zayan was known for his gentle nature and deep love for animals. His days were often spent caring for the village's livestock, including goats, sheep, and camels. One scorching summer day, as Zayan was herding his father's sheep to a nearby oasis, he noticed a tiny bird lying helplessly on the ground. It was a baby bird that had fallen out of its nest and was unable to fly. Zayan felt a pang of compassion and knelt down beside it. With a tender touch, Zayan carefully picked up the fragile bird and cradled it in his hands. He could see the fear in its eyes, so he softly whispered comforting words to it. Realizing that the bird needed shade and protection, Zayan gently placed it in the pocket of his robe, where it could feel his warmth and hear the steady rhythm of his heartbeat. As Zayan continued to tend to the sheep, he made sure to check on the bird regularly. He fed it small pieces of bread soaked in water and even brought it tiny insects to eat. The little bird began to trust Zayan and would chirp happily whenever he approached. The bird started to grow stronger under Zayan's care. It was soon able to flutter its wings and hop around, realizing that the bird was now ready to return to the wild. Zayan took it to a nearby grove, where he found a suitable spot in a tree. With a gentle smile, he placed the bird on a branch and watched as it stretched its wings and took flight for the first time. As the bird soared into the sky, Zayan felt a sense of fulfillment and gratitude. Zayan knew that in Islam, every creature has a role to play in the greatest scheme of Allah's creation, and it was his duty to protect and nurture these creatures. Word of Zayan's compassionate act spread throughout the village, and his parents were filled with pride. They recognized that their son possessed a heart filled with kindness and empathy, qualities that were cherished in Islam. Zayan became a source of inspiration for the village children. They learned from his example and began to treat animals with greater respect and care. The story of Zayan reminds us that even as children, we can make a significant impact through acts of kindness and care towards animals. It teaches us that Islam places great importance on showing compassion to all creatures, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. By following Zayan's example, we can strive to be caretakers of Allah's creations and contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world.